Guys, and welcome to a walk around of a lovely new 2-bed detached villa coming on here at Torre Golf Resort. Okay, I've already been all around and done the pictures, the 360s and everything, which will be on the site by tomorrow, but obviously this video will go on today. Lovely villa, detached, obviously 2-bed 2-bath, private pool, lots of work done inside as well, new kitchen, new bathrooms, etc, etc. In terms of the road that we're in, very close to the town centre. If you actually just go down here and take a left, that is basically the town centre. Okay, so you're within 4 to 5 minute walk. Okay, supermarket is literally just down the end of the road. If you turn left there, the end of the road, that's the supermarket. So very central to the town centre, if that's what people are looking for, which of course a lot of people want, especially for holiday homes. So let's have a little walk through and see what you think of it. Okay, again, as usual, I'll always point out things as I see them, that I would be doing, you know, if you were here viewing in person. So the idea of this is just to actually have a good look around, so even before you come and view it, you pretty much know what you're coming to view. Okay, so the first thing I can see is all the front has been retiled, of course. So this is very wide, the actual driveway itself. As you can see, completely retiled all the way around. And then going into the main house, again, I can see the gate's been put on here. So you've got a gate, you know, it just stops people being able to get up to your solarium, because otherwise, if the gates are not here, which they weren't when they were, you know, originally made, then of course anyone could just kind of go in and out. So it's always a good idea to get one done. Okay, coming into the porchway area, so the main house is to my left, the solarium's to my right. Okay, so let's start upstairs actually for a change. So heading up to the solarium. And it's been done a little bit different up here, I've got to say. Can't remember ever seeing it like this before. So, you know, the one thing to remember with solariums is they are hot, very hot. So it's, you know, sometimes it's only kind of usable out of the hotter months, right? So pretty much winter. But the way these guys have done it makes it very usable all year round. So as you can see, there's big awnings up as soon as I come up here. You've got all your kind of tables and chair sets and everything. You've got exterior AC units kind of buried in them cabinets there, which is great. Just means you don't get to see that. That was obviously a TV set up there. And then you've got like a storage box over here. And then going out to the uncovered area, you've got a table and chairs here and a sunbed here and a nice big umbrella here. So yeah, it's great actually, because that covered area just means that you can use it all year round, you know. And obviously these guys have made like a little seating area, TV seating area. Now, I do believe that pretty much all the furniture is going. I think this is being sold pretty much unfurnished, okay? But as always, check with Holly and she'll be able to give you the exact rundown of that. I can also see they've added a storage cupboard here. So this would have been completely open before. So they've actually added what looks to be quite a big storage room here. Okay, I'm not going to go in it because I don't know what personal stuff is in there, but big storage room there. So yeah, really good start. I've got to say, I like the idea of this. Just makes it much more usable, especially in the, you know, in the warmer months. And what they've done is a great idea, right? Put the TV up there. Obviously, you can see it had a big cover on it. Sit out there, watch some TV in the summer evenings. Very nice. So, walking into the villa. Now, don't forget, this is, as I said, is a Sabina, right? So, Sabina are the only villas that have these separate hallways as you walk in. And then you've got the nice big double doors there going into the lounge. And then to your right, as you walk in, is pretty much all of the rest of the rooms of the villa. Okay, so as usual, I'll start this end. So the first room you actually see is the kitchen. Okay, now the Sabina kitchens are lovely sizes, you know, they're good, usable, workable kitchens. Straight away, I can see the cabinets have all been changed. Okay, so you've got a kind of a gloss cabinets with a soulstone or granite worktop there. All fully fitted. Again, please check with Holly what is actually staying and what's not, okay? Because this was a residential property, so, you know, just like residential properties back home, the vast majority of furniture would be going. And then you've got a utility out here. Okay, so this again is where you have a door, of course, so you can come out to the side of the house if needed. And then you've got like your washing machine down here. You've got your gas combi boiler there as well. And, you know, just, well, obviously the most important thing, lots of wine. And of course, just for the other bits and pieces, right? Your mops and bins and things like that, being used for exactly what it's supposed to be used for. So yeah, good start. Fully upgraded kitchen. Even that's new. The actual oven, the hob, everything has been replaced. So out of the kitchen, turn right, and then you have this kind of mini hallway, which is your 2 bedrooms and a bathroom as well. Okay, so again, let's start here because it's the first door. So this is your master, okay? So as you walk in, you've got this kind of longish hallway leading down to the actual bedroom. And before that, you've got your ensuite. Again, all been done. So all the bathrooms have been done in this house, as well as the kitchen. So you can see that's all been retiled. Bath would have been there originally, taken out. Walk-in shower. Again, the sink had been changed, and that is where the bidet would have been. So they've taken the bidet out, which I think everybody's done, including myself. And that just gives you that space there to put a nice big cabinet with towels and bits and pieces like that in. So again, great. And this is the ensuite, like I say, to the master. So the master is basically turned right, straight down. Nice big bed there, so you can see the good size, loads of drawer space. And then you've got your actual built-in wardrobe over here. AC unit up here as well, okay, and that's a reversible, so that's heating and cooling. Now don't forget, on the Torre you do have central heating throughout as well. It's just great to have the individual ones, right? Because if you're coming to bed in the evenings, in the kind of January, February, March, when it can get chilly at night, it's great just to be able to put that on without having to put the whole central heating system on. It's just a lot easier. But you do have central heating throughout, and yes, you do use it every so often. Night times, probably 2 to 3 months a year, you would have to use it. Out of the master, turn right, and then the next door we hit is the family bathroom, or what I would certainly refer to as the family bathroom. So this is a big bathroom. Again, I can see that's all been changed to a much bigger, what do you call it, a towel heater or radiator. Toilet looks new. Again, the bidet has been taken out, and that's, you can see a nice, great big cupboard there. Sink there, and again, walk-in shower. So 2 walk-in showers here, guys. So without a doubt, they would have originally been 2 baths, as most of them were. Just for your info, in the old days when you bought them off plan, you could choose. You could say you wanted a shower, or you could say you wanted a bath. But you'll find that the vast majority of people didn't choose, and it just got built as 2 baths for some bizarre reason. Maybe it was just the agents they were with or something, I don't know. But usually it's 2 baths, so that's great. These are 2 walk-in showers, nice big walk-in showers. And then the last room, or what I would refer to as bedroom 2, just simply because the other one's en suite, so regarded as the master. Again, tons of drawer space. Great idea, these things. I'd have to ask them where you get these from, because they fit in perfect, and just give you such a lot of space to actually put all your clothing in, which is always a problem for not me but my other half. Then you've got a walk-in wardrobe over here again as usual, and you've got, again, big AC unit up there, so full AC throughout. We've not been to the lounge yet, but I know that's going to have AC in it, so full AC throughout, as well, of course, as full gas central heating throughout as well. Then heading around to the lounge, one of my favourite rooms in this style of villa. So like I say, through the big double doors, you've got a lovely bay window to the left looking up. You've got these lovely big high ceilings, really are nice. So you're getting tons of light going through the actual windows themselves. You can always put these lovely big fancy lights because there's such a high ceiling. Wow, that's a radiator. So that definitely wasn't the original radiator, so they've actually changed. That would have only been about a third of that size, so they put in a big radiator here, obviously for those winter months, coming very handy. Swinging around, kind of dining area set up over here, and of course all your TV area and stuff up here. And yes, like I say, AC installed up here as well. Okay, so like I said, do speak to Holly, because I know that vast majority of the furniture is going, so there may be certainly things here that are going to be negotiable, but that's just something to speak to the office with. Okay, that's Holly at the office here on the Torre. So let's head out to what everyone wants to really see, the garden. So again, as you come out, you've got these great awnings as soon as you come out. Now, you're probably wondering why there's so many awnings and shade and things. Now, the garden here is directly west, so you're going to get tons and tons and tons and tons of sun here in the afternoon. Okay, west and south are pretty much the orientations where you're going to get most, sun on your garden all afternoon. Okay, there are certain orientations that you're still going to get a good bit of sun, depending on where it's on the resort and what's next to you and so on and so forth. But this one it's caked in sun pretty much all afternoon. So you've got these nice big awnings here, coming around to the left. Like I said, you've got big barbecues and storage cabinets and things like that. But again, we're going to have to check with the office to see what exactly is available, because I don't have an inventory list for it. You've got the kind of sunbeds down here, little shed here, things like that obviously staying. That's probably, my guess, is where the pool pump house is. You've got a shower just standing over here, and of course your private pool. And they've got like one of these big handles as well, which is handy if you're, a little bit more unstable. So it just makes it much easier to get in and out of the pool. Of course, that's your bedrooms backing onto the garden. And I can see they've also got a pool cover, which is great, especially in the winter months. When I say winter, we're still going to always get over 20 degrees pretty much, even in most days of the year. It's usually over 20 degrees. So if you just cover that pool, it just keeps it nice and warm. So you can, you know, kind of extend your pool life if you like. And you've got a big shed there as well. So again, obviously not going to go in it, it's private stuff, but a big shed in there. So plenty of storage here as well. The pool itself is around 6 by 3 meters. Which, to be honest, is the same as mine. You know, it's a fun pool. It's a pool you can get in, have a muck about, have a splash around. You're never going to swim lengths in private pools, you know, but there are 18 pool areas, most of them with 2 pools dotted around the resort. And as this is based very close to the town centre, you've actually got some very close by, you know, within a few minutes walk. So no problem with that either. But it's just great to have something like this to muck about in, to play about in. Right, price, guys, 224,995, I believe. So 225,000 euros, just shy of. Okay. This is, like I said, we'll be going on YouTube today. We'll be going on site tomorrow. The location is excellent if you want near to the town centre. The orientation is excellent if you want plenty of sun. You've obviously got that private pool there as well. Community fees, actually very good. You know, community fees we always get asked about. The community fees is not just based on the property, but also based on where on the resort it is. Okay, some have more greeny areas than others. Some have more communal pools than others. So it's not just as easy as this type of property is this price and this type of property is this price. And you have 2 community fees. You have the main communal one and you also have a sub-communal one. So they join them together. Now, you know, when we give community fees to you on these videos, I'm always joining them together. So when I tell you the community fee is something, that's total. It's not, you know, an extra. There's no extra fees anywhere. So this one is pretty much bang on 150 euros per month, okay, which is excellent actually for a villa. And don't forget, that's paying for your kind of, you know, all your front lawns. It's paying for your gardens, your hedges. It's basically covering everything on the outside. Then it also covers your internet, which is all fiber optic on this resort now. And that runs at a 50 meg speed. Okay, so that is plenty for the vast majority of people. You can upgrade all the way up to 900, but, you know, you'd have to be, you know, streaming 4 TVs in 4K to actually need anything like that. And even then you wouldn't need that much. So that is included. Internet, TV channels. You have a couple of hundred in different, you know, in different languages, and you also get an internal phone line as well. So that means you can just book a table in any of the restaurants. You can ring anyone else on the resort. You can book a round of golf, whatever. You know, it's basically an internal line, and that's included as well. You know where to reach me, guys. Inquiries at polarisworld.org.uk is my email. Come straight through to me. Calling us if you're in the UK, as many of you viewers are, it would be 0208 090 3631. If you're here in Spain already, 968 032 042. Any questions, let me know, guys. But this is the position of this, the orientation of it. It ain't going to hang about. There's literally no villas on the resort at the moment. We've got this one coming on and another one should be hitting the site today as well. But, you know, they're few and far between and they do not sit on the market long. Cheers, guys. Any questions, let me know.